Good morning, students. Welcome you all for the sixth session of first chapter. Let us discuss about bimetallic strip or thermostat. This device consists of two different metal strips having different coefficients of expansion are bounded together. When the temperature changes, the composite strip bends into curved strip with the higher coefficient metal on the outer side of the curve. This deformation may be used as a temperature controlled switch. As temperature decreases, strip bends. A small magnet attracts soft iron, that is, circuit is closed and hence flow of current causes the temperature increases. The strip again straightened and contacts get opened, cut off the flow of current. The next one is diaphragm pressure gauge. This sensor is used to measure the fluid pressure, which involves monitoring of the elastic deformation of diaphragms, capsules, bellows, and Bourdon tubes. In diaphragms, when pressure is applied on one side, then the center of diaphragm displaces, results in corrugations in the diaphragm. This movement can be measured by strain gauge attached to it. Capsules consist of two corrugated diaphragms combined together to give greater sensitivity for a small pressure variation. Diaphragms, capsules, and bellows are made from stainless steel, nickel, rubber, and nylon. The figure 1 represents flat diaphragm before the application of fluid pressure, and the figure B shows the corrugated diaphragm after the application of fluid pressure, and the figure C shows a diaphragm with a strain gauge. The strain gauge, which measures the fluid pressure by measuring the corrugations on the diaphragm. Next one is strain gauge load cell. A strain gauge load cell is a force measuring transducer. Consists of cylindrical tube to which strain gauges are attached. When force is applied to the cylinder gets compressed. When the strain gauges gives a resistance change, which is the measure of a strain and hence the applied force. Such load cells are used for forces up to about 10 meganewtons. So this is the diagram which represents the measurement of a force using strain gauges. This is a cylindrical body and there is a force which is acting on either sides of the cylindrical body. So because of the force acting on the body, the cylindrical object get compressed. This compression is directly proportional to the force applied, and this compression can be measured by the strain gauges. Applications of strain gauges, load cell. Measurement of force. We can use these strain gauge load cells for electronic weigh bridges, for weight measurement, affordable electronic weighing machines for the measurement of weight, measurement of impact forces. These strain gauge load cells are used in feedback control loops and also for the calculation of center of gravity. Piezoelectric sensor. These sensors are used for measurement of pressure, acceleration and force. Also called piezoelectric transducers. These sensors are the devices when stretched or compressed generates electric charges with one face positively charged and opposite face negatively charged results in voltage production. This is known as piezoelectric effect. A simple piezoelectric sensor is a quartz when force F is applied on either sides of the material, it gets compressed and produces a net charges on its surfaces proportional to the force applied and which can be measured by converting it into electric signals or voltage. In the diagram, it will represent that there is a quartz for which the forces are acting on either sides. When the force is applied on a quartz, it will generate electric charges. As the quartz material is get compressed, it generates the electrical charges which is directly proportional to the force applied. And with one phase generates positively charged and another phase which generates negatively charges. And the force which is measured at the voltmeter or whatever the current which is produced on the meter. Thank you.